Hi, we are beginning a new chapter called Cash Flow Statement, and this is an introductory video on this chapter. In this introductory video, we will look at the meaning of the cash flow statement. We will understand how cash flow statement has to be presented as per Accounting Standard 3. We will understand the definition of cash as well as the definition of cash equivalents and examples of cash equivalents. So let's move on to the meaning of cash flow statement. Meaning of cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is a statement that shows the inflows and outflows of cash and cash equivalents during the period under report. What does inflows mean? Transactions that increase the cash and the cash equivalents are called inflows, and transactions that result in decrease in cash and cash equivalents is referred to as outflows. Now let's see what this cash and cash equivalents include. They include the cash in the hand, the cash at bank, all marketable securities, checks and drafts in hand, short-term investments, and short-term deposits in banks. Please note this very important point. Unless specified otherwise, current investments are considered as marketable securities and are included in cash and cash equivalents. So they are part of the cash and cash equivalents unless specified otherwise. Now, as per Accounting Standard 3 revised, cash flow statement needs to be prepared showing the cash flow under these three heads. The first head is cash flow from operating activities. The next head is cash flow from investing activities. And the third head is cash flow from financing activities. Now we just learned what all constitute cash and cash equivalents. So what about the movements between these cash and cash equivalents? Cash flows exclude movements between the items that constitute cash and cash equivalents. Why? Because they are part of cash management of an enterprise and they do not fall under either operating activity or investing activity or financing activity. So cash flows between cash and cash equivalents do not constitute operating, investing or financing activities. Let's check out the examples of such movement between cash and cash equivalents. It could be cash withdrawn from the bank for the purpose of business. It could be cash deposited in the bank out of the cash in the hand. Or it could be sale of short-term marketable securities or even purchase of short-term marketable securities. We had a broad idea of what falls under cash and cash equivalents. We'll deal with each of this separately. Definition of cash. Cash comprises of the cash in hand and the demand deposits with bank. Definition of cash equivalents. They refer to short-term, highly liquid investments that are readily convertible into known amounts of cash and which are subject to an insignificant risk of change in value. So they refer to very short-term, highly liquid investments which can be easily converted into cash. And once they are converted, there will not be any much difference between the amount you paid for the investments and the amount which you realized from the sale of the investment. There is an insignificant risk of change in value. An investment is normally classified as a cash equivalent if it has a very short maturity period of not more than 3 months from the date of the acquisition. So where the maturity period is 3 months or less, then it can be considered as a cash equivalent. These are the examples of cash equivalents: current investments, treasury bills, commercial papers, and preference shares if redeemable within 3 months from the date of purchase and has an insignificant risk of change in value. So we've seen an introduction to this chapter of cash flow statement. In the upcoming video, we will learn what constitutes operating activities, investing activities, as well as financing activities as per Accounting Standard 3 Revised.